Hey, welcome back everyone. This is episode 4 of the survival series. This is where we left off last time. This is the end portal room. Thank you very much for 500 views. I'm glad you all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed building it. This is my end island base. If you haven't seen, I actually made 2 videos on this project as well. It did take over 4 months, so I will leave a link in the description if you want to check that out. And before we get into the library build I have planned for today, I would like to mention that in today's episode, everyone that subscribes and comments will get a sign of their name inside my world. Uh, Obviously, you don't have to like, comment, or subscribe, but if you enjoy the content, consider helping me out by also adding your name into my world. So for today's project, we're going to be finishing up the interior and exterior of the library, so let's get right to it. So let's just go check out the interior of the library. It's pretty empty right now. I really want to get rid of the ceiling. I would very much prefer an open room. So I think we can get started on that for now. Now that we're done with the roof, I'm going to add some pillars to lay out the room a little bit better. So now I'm going to add bookshelves, chiseled bookshelves, and sideway looms between the pillars we created to make a nice looking pattern with some diversity. Let's also add some books in the chiseled bookshelves so it looks prettier. Let's also add some color with some candles, some lighting, some shelves. I think I'm happy with this side. I need a bit more color, but I'm gonna do that on the next level. I want to have stands hanging out so the roof is all open and an arch. So I think for now I'm gonna copy this side onto this. Now that we're done with the bottom layer, I'm going to add a second floor, and I'm gonna do that with some stripped oak logs. I also added some pillars to make the room come together. I was wondering what I was gonna do with the roof. For now I think I'm just gonna cover it in spruce wood. Then we can add more details like a chandelier in the middle, or maybe using slabs to make a more intricate pattern, but let's start with the spruce wood and take it from there. We finished with the roof, and now I'm in the process of adding some support pillars. At the end of all the pillars, I'm adding a light source and trapdoors, so it still emits light. And now I want to beef up the support pillars a bit more, add some stairs underneath, and make some more pillars before I continue creating the walls over here. I'm done with the pillars for the most part now. now what I want to do is I got these two new villagers with the new enchantments, bridge and density. And what I want to do is add a couple more modules of this on top for these guys and space for when the new maybe new enchantments come out, I can do them again. So the way I do it is you add two hoppers facing into a barrel, you add the lector, and then your villager goes right there. So when he's sitting here and you're trading with him, when you're trading you can press Q and the things that drop in come out of the barrel. So that's how I trade with these guys. I come down to the barrel and I have all the books here. So let's go ahead and do that for now. While I was building, a thunderstorm started, so I thought it was a great time to go ahead hunting. If you don't know how this works, you use a trident with channeling on a creeper. That creeper then becomes a charged creeper, and if a charged creeper kills a zombie, skeleton, or a creeper, they drop their heads. So let's go get some heads. Well, that wasn't too bad. We got 6 zombie heads and 5 creeper heads. Nice. I actually removed the middle pillar so we could make a chandelier. Okay, so I went about through like 10 different variations of the chandelier. I think I'm happy with where it is right now. I like the candles on top. I took that as an inspiration from older chandeliers. And well, the bottom line is I wanted to swap out some fences with chains so it looks better, and then the end rods, every different height has end rods. So yeah, I think I'm happy with it. Let's just change this block over here. Yeah, and that should be it. I'm pretty happy with this. And now I'm in the process of finding out what's the best kind of railing to use for the second floor. And I'm between 3 things for now. Fence gates with normal fences, anvils, or lecterns. Lecterns are actually quite nice, but my only issue is that they don't contrast at all with the color. So I might do dark oak fences or just stick it out with anvils. The only issue I have with anvils is that you can't really see them from underneath, which I'm not sure if it's an issue, but I guess I'll try it a bit more and find out. Well, I ended up going with Bruce fences, bamboo fences and gates. Not Bruce. I actually like the yellowish tint. I also used some honeycomb behind the villager pods. I think it goes well. And I'm gonna start placing it on the wall before adding any detail so I can see how it works. But yeah, other than that, I just copied the pods on the other side as well. And let's keep going. So, I'm happy to say I'm done with the interior. I added a few more stuff. Here I cleaned up the entrance. We have some storage over here for what I need. These are some books that you can't get normally the soul speed. These ones I should take to the respective villagers up there in a bit. Some emeralds to trade. I forgot to mention, but all of these are perfect villagers, which means they have a bookshelf and a glass trade, which is really nice because it's their best trades pretty much, and it's hard to get. I didn't bother doing that with the bridge and density villagers because it was gonna be too much work. Moving on, upstairs I added a few more stuff. We finished the honeycomb wall. I added a little spaces here for decoration. I put some light sources behind here so it looks really nice. I'm really happy with the way it came out. I added some greenery on top. Yeah, I think overall it's really nice. It serves its purpose, which is a grand trading library, and yeah, I think now we need to finish the exterior so we can have a perfect build. So, for some extra roof details, I'm gonna add a few little windows that come out just like that. I already added one. I wasn't sure about this color being the same as the actual roof color. They blend together, but I tried a lot of different things and I didn't like it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other two ones and check it out. Let's add some roof details while we're at it. I'm also gonna need a lot of dead bushes to make some custom small bushes and trees outside. I'm gonna clean out the area around the building just so it looks a bit more organized, more properly maintained. And I think we're done. I spent a lot of time putting small details here and there. I ended up not having the bushes here fully connected and then having them 3 pair with a double gap in between and some flowers in them. Over here in the middle, I added a window design. Again, this from B00. I think it looks really nice, covers the middle really well, added some vegetation, plantation, pots. I removed everything from here, all of the clutter. I added some leaves, some bushes, and I think it looks pretty nice. I also did this side as well. It looks a bit more clean because it's all flat. I added all of the windows. I added the anvils on top to create this nice roof. And yeah, I think I'm happy overall with the outcome of the library. I'm really happy with it. Let's go check the inside one last time. Oh, that looks nice. So, that's it for today's episode. Tell me what you think of the interior. I'm actually quite new at doing interior, so I'm not that confident in my skills. But either way, I think it has been a job well done overall. Leave any ideas in the comments. I will read through all of them and try to incorporate anything I feel like goes well in my world. And of course, if you enjoyed, consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. It would be very helpful towards my tiny channel. Thank you very much. Catch you on the next one.